Oh. When you alt tab, you forget. Alrighty. Howdy, Cal. APM isn't 8 a.m. Yeah, but I gotta square my schedule, and this is when I was available. Again, I said like I might have to switch to morning streams. It's kind of like a joke because I don't even know if I can make that work. But yeah, going forward, if I want to stream anywhere close to consistently, it's probably gonna have to be the morning. Provided it's also not a it's not a day where I'm at my ladies, because I won't be able to stream on those days. Just spoken, I'll watch regardless. Well, thank you, Kyle. How you been? And also other Kyle. First viewers on Twitch and I reject that. I felt like I got in the way of that. Hold on, I see this again. Ah, that's a perfect freaking touch too. I thought he was gonna pinch it across, so I was staying in the goal, but when he lobbed it like that, I was like, oh, that's like a perfect freaking bounce. Thank you for waiting. I thought my team was gonna rotate out in celebration. I'm like, please just get this goal, please. I'm all right. All right. When you're right-handed and right-footed, you're all right. Nah, I was trying to be the lightest thing ever. Caterpickle with the frickin' alpha flex. Oh my god. Hi, been Catter. Us Kyles are always ready. Oh, oh my god. Oh my, no! Dude, I was like very first game back on like 10 hours past 2, not even. And I hit that. Oh man, I would have gone ballistic, dude. Oh man, I hate my teammates so much. Anyway. Bro not only didn't contest that, he waited for the bounce and still drove past it and then still missed it. Like, buddy, what are we doing here? If you're gonna play passive, you at least gotta get a touch. Oh, so these guys are just good. Okay, well, that's okay. Matt Black is not a serious teammate, so we'll just get the next one. What also kind of fascinates me here is that, like, I have played literally maybe 5 hours or less in the past 2 weeks, and yet I can still get in these games and outperform my teammates who presumably are playing far more than me, which is very sad, dude. Especially considering this is almost GC3. I think it's technical. Yeah, this is like high GC2 right now, twos. I'm trying to get back up into GC3. We are very low hours though, because our new job has led us to not really be able to play anymore. Or at least not nearly as much as we were when we were streaming a lot more. All right. Runner from gold 3 to gold 2 after like a month of not playing. Nice to hear. Oh, he's playing my shot. Oh, I was trying to hit that across, not actually do that, but that's okay. All right. I was waiting for the save attempt, and then I realized that my teammate slapped him. We like it. One day I'll break plat. Yeah, I'll get there. Just about consistency. Yeah, new job is still going well. I'm a new hire, and yet I'm doing pretty good sales numbers-wise, so. All my managers and the people with way more experience are saying I'm doing like very good for my level of experience. And I've been happy with my paycheck so far, so. Hopefully that means we'll have be stacking absolute cash in August, because that's the biggest month of the year. Oh man, I want a different bounce. All right, we're gonna try to boost manage here. Okay. I figured teammate wouldn't be able to go for that immediately, so... Ooh. Ooh, good fake by that guy. Okay, I see, I see. Teammate, you don't have to rush that. Nice. That's really funny how me and teammate had the exact same reaction to that. We were both like, buddy, you're not going anywhere. All right, Drunkly, you just gotta touch that. Nice. Oh, I just missed that touch. Or did I? No, I did. I hit it a little too far away from my boost level. I'm just gonna let him touch that. Yeah, I was like, that guy's not following that up, so it's fine. Oh yeah? Breezy? Oh, I didn't think I beat him. Okay, I was playing the 50 there. That's cringe. Buddy, that's not how you play defense. Oh, no! Dude, he literally thinks they're better off in a 1v1. In before, CRL player Drinkly absolutely destroys Shimmy. This is a CRL-based roster. See, what did I just tell you? Literally, what did I just tell you, dude? In before Drunkly, CRL Fall 2022 Elite absolutely annihilates Shimmy on this. Can't hang with collegiate Rocket League talent like that. How you doing, String Daddy? Also, CRL has been announced, and it's actually starting early, which is kind of crazy. Might be actually be like the earliest start to a fall semester I've ever seen in CRL. Oh, I over pursued that. I was trying to single jump that so I could pop that into a dish. Ooh, that's terrible bounce. That was a little too sharp on the uptake. We're gonna lob that up and over to make it a weird save. No demo on him. That's fine. Ah, I'm a bot for not seeing that coming. No, it's fine, my bad. I'm being sunburned? Hell, are you just from in the Northeast? Like you're in the New England area, you're getting mad sunburn, or are you somewhere else? I didn't even know they still made sunny days in the Northeast. Thought that was a formula that they lost long ago. I don't know why it took 9 minutes to recover on that. Ah! Good save. I'm gonna let Drunkhead get that. Oh, that's a goal. Yep. Shimmy absolutely annihilated there. Buddy, you can't be cheating up like that. Also, I got a code for the new Jeep in the shop, and I was playing it last night, and it's not bad, but yet again, it's a car that very easily could have been an Octane, and it doesn't feel like an Octane, because I'm fairly certain it's a Merc. Oh. He says my bad, but honestly it was just because I was being indecisive on that. Oh, that's a double. Nice. Oh! Okay, see, like I told you, chat, that's a real teammate right there. GG, Drunkly. I don't remember what team he played for in CRL. It feels like it'd be something like... It's in a CRL Fall 2022 Elite, which means you made top 8. Feels like it'd be like a school that made it like once. Drunkly, 2022. Irish would know this. Hmm. 10 boost and a dream. I just jumped and guessed. That's not an aerial, buddy. I'm sorry, but that was... Drunkly Hour is so boost starved on that. I think he was just taking a gamble. He's like, let's just dive. We're playing 2 red tags, so this should literally never be a loss in any instance of this game. Exhausted as heck. I can see that. What? I can't believe he got away with that dunk. Guy was going late. These guys are just going for everything. These guys really are red tags. What the? Okay. He let me have a lot of... Oh, I didn't think he'd actually read that. I thought he was going back. It's fine. That's not a goal. Drunkly might get bumped here. It's fine. He flicks me. You leave it? Bang. That's a good shot. Bonk. Nice. He slowed it down. Talk horse and carriage. That's a pretty bad one. I'm not gonna lie. How you doing, Lilo? I'm on very low hours and yet still farming GC2, high GC2, almost GC3, which is hilarious to me. Honestly, it's really just simply air dribbling. That is like the one thing that's a little, that's like a little awkward. Like I could tell on certain touches I'm like over adjusting because I'm just not used to it because I'm on like 5 hours past 2. All right, I'm just gonna slow that down by getting it back over to Drunkly for a 50. That works. But it's really funny to watch guys who are like on 40 hours in this week yell at me while I'm like triple their points and shooting like 60%, and I'm like, not really sure why I'm the problem here, but you know, I don't know, man. Maybe skill diff. What? Okay, that's fine. No, air dribbling is definitely a pain. Everything else feels like riding a bike. Like, it's very straightforward. But, yeah, specifically air dribbling is the skill that takes the longest to warm back up. I wanted to see if my aura alone would fear him into an aerial. Fear him? Scare him? That's a word. Oh, so easy. So easy for my goat. So easy for my goat! I will say, high GC2 is finally at the rank where you can dime your teammate with a flawless setup for a double, and they will almost always actually get the shot off, which is such like a lost start in GC2, low GC2, where you'll like throw a pass to someone and they will like disconnect from the game because they just don't even want to try, and you're just like, why are we acting like, you know, this is not an incredibly good setup for you, and you're like running away. That one could be bad. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that boost for him. Okay. Boost pad, boost pathing, boost pathing. I couldn't, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention. I couldn't tell if he had a reset or not. Oh, I'm just dumb. Okay, I for some reason thought he had a reset because he was air dribbling that very basically, and I'm like, why is he just giving me the ball? Like, he must have a reset that I didn't see or something. That's fine. Then again, I am also playing red tags. I don't know if they know how to reset yet, to be honest. Hey, Preston. How are you today? I'm doing well. I led my store in sales today. Kind of a slow day, but I was 2 for 2. 2 people walked in, I made 2 sales, so there you go. I felt a little bad for my coworker though. He had a guy who was he got 99% of the way to like a 5K sale, and then the guy chickened out at the last second. He was like, "Let me think on it," and you're like, "Ah," and then we were like talking him through it, and he just eventually just walked, and it was like, that's BS. That was... I just played right into their hands. Luckily, that was a bad shot. Okay, cool. Ahoy, hoy. Hey, sheep. Oh! No! Are you kidding, dude? That was my third game on, and I nearly hit that banger. I'm so angry, dude. I'm so angry, dude. Oh, that would have been perfect contact on that redirect. Kill. Anyway, I started school on Friday. That should be illegal. What's even the point of starting on Friday? You do 1 day of school for orientation, I guess, and then you just go to weekend? I don't know, man. I just know your ass smells bad, says Rose. I just showered. That's a weird thing to get toxic about. I just know your ass smells. That's a new one from our opponents. Oh no, we're against our friend Drunklin now. All right, let's see if we can win without him. We're playing with Guido. I don't actually know this Mexican player. They didn't fix your schedule either? What was broken about it? I'm just gonna tap that middle because I knew the first guy wasn't get it, and I knew, ooh, that's a good save, I'm not gonna lie. No, that's okay. I was about to say, I'm like, man, I thought he overtouched it, but he actually touched it properly. Oh, overcut that. Your people be in your chat, just be in your stomach and not on my level. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, what did you just say to me? Oh, that's cool. What? Ah! Guido, no! Get out of the way, buddy. That's the way we get... Oh, Guido. I think he's trying to imply that his... Never mind. I'm not going to try to extrapolate on that. The fact that he says, no way you read that out loud means he's not talking about, maybe he's talking about the sexual way of people feeling as if there is a genital object in them and they feel it in their stomach area. But it's specifically not the stomach when you say that term. So you butchered that, which is why I choose to believe you're just saying it like, oh, I eat you because you're taco. And I'm like, okay. Ah! No. Buddy, oh. This is not ones. That should be a goal, right? I'm not gonna lie, these guys' saves are kind of insane. I don't know why I rotated that way for their 50. Guido's like 9 to 10% too aggressive for me, and I'm not a fan. Like he's like almost where I want him to be, but he needs to chill. You took it the right way first. Oh, okay. I was like, what? What a flick! That's an insane flick. Literally top corner near post over my shoulder. Ugh. Yeah, I realized that guy was not touching that ball. All right, let's try to dime him on this. Bang, open net. Buddy. Ah, I can't even wrap around that in time. Sad. Oh, actually going low. It's the low-key smart idea there. Buddy! You know, you're killing me, buddy. God. I thought he was going to take one tiny extract, but he hook shot it right as the demo was going past me. I didn't think that. I didn't think he'd shoot it immediately. It was right at me, unfortunately. I just didn't expect him to shoot it immediately. That's an excellent 50, by the way. Unfortunately... Oh. Oh. Nice. Okay, followed my bump this time. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want, dude. Just be able to get one goal. Now it's doable, especially after off kickoff. I'm just gonna go left arbitrarily and trust that he's gonna. Oh. Yeah. Trust that he's not gonna lose his first kickoff of the game, and here we are. Well, that's why you cheat up. I could have communicated back left, but this guy has not really paid attention to most of what's going on, so I was like, he's not going to listen to that. All right. I was trying to rush that touch, and I guess he technically rushed it, but... What? Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. Nice. Okay, Guido, you got one back. We got a little bit of time. All right, let's try something a bit more... strategic on this one. I'm gonna try to kill this. Ah. Nah, I tried to get around him, but that was way too much. Oh well, it's okay. We were never gonna win that one. Oh well, we'll get it next time. Hey, Moons. Games like that make me want to not play threes, or twos, not gonna lie. Usually twos is just playing a game with pretty competent teammates and it's pretty fun, and then inevitably I get a game where I'm like, and that's why we don't play twos, and then we leave, but that's okay. Also, RLCS has been going on the whole week, and I've not paid attention because I've been at work the whole time, but they've released the schedule for the RLCS LCQ for the World Championship. And my God, it feels like it's literally like atomic bomb versus, or hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby with Mina and literally every other team in the world, I swear. I genuinely think R8 and Falcons are going to be actually farming people. Guido. All right, if we lose this one, then I'm gonna probably switch over to threes. Ah, man, it's okay. Luckily, Guido won't get torched on that. Okay, cool. Ugh. Also, pre-flips are another thing I'm bad at aiming, I've learned as I've come back on low hours. Okay. The Mexican hot dog. Sounds like a sex position, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think everyone would miss. I was going for a block. Oh, hello. Trying to roll that as tightly to the wall as possible, so it's a little bit of a cleaner touch. Flick. Nice, Guido. Okay, I'll take that. Literally just flicking so I can steal their boost. Hey, catch that to shoot. I don't think Drunkly gets a great touch on that. Oh, that's an accidental pass, but it works. Put him in the Mexican hot dog. No, I'm good. I'm gonna remember the name, but it was a quarterfinal from Friday. The LCQs and RLCS have been amazing to watch. That's so team. Yeah, I haven't really watched much of it, to be honest. My ability to consume RLCS has been incredibly limited. Okay. Okay. Well, it's like some of those teams are lacking coordination because the dead ass they got formed just for this LCQ. It's not like they have like months of prep, you know? Ah, man, if that bounced a little bit cleaner, maybe that's something you can hit a clip on, but Guido, great takeoff, and then he didn't get the touch though. It's fine. That's not a bad touch. Horrible setup on the reset. Oh, just kidding, I rescued it. No, you bumped me! No! Guido, what was that? Why are you like this? Why is your brain constructed the way it is? Okay. Moonswrath with a 50 stream consecutive stream. Oh my. My boss wanted me to drive 9 hours to know that I has to take a week off. Am I crappy for that? I think you're so incredibly based for that, personally. Was I a tool or something? Like, did Guido actually have like a completely blocked path or something and I was just an idiot? Because it looked like he had an open shot on the near side. He just decided to like hit it as hard as possible into the not on target area of the goal. Now that was scoreable. Okay, that's what I thought. I was looking back at my memory and I'm like, if I remember those positions right, it felt pretty scoreable. Also, how you doing, Shipetti? Oh, bad touch. Oh, great touch. Man, I love the complete inability to air dribble at my level of hours. That's why I gotta play threes. Don't need mechanics in threes. Okay. Oh, I hate that you're going for that so early. I didn't need to hit it like that. That's fine. I'm so fast. That guy wasn't even in the zip code. Perfecto. How you doing? Got a new job. We're cruising, making cash money. Already have pretty good stats for a beginner, according to the people who I'm working with, so. And hopefully I can turn that into parlaying it into tournaments again. I want to run a CRL preseason tournament. So the reason I wasn't worried about that is because that angle was not really a powerful shot, and my teammate had 100 boost on the near side. So I'm like, that's a pretty good position. But then he rushes it at 0 seconds. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think you'd do that. It's okay. He must have the read. And then he doesn't have the read. What a shock for me to find that out. Oh no. I'm making money dollars. I mean, I'm not making money, but I'm making like lowercase m money. Like my first paycheck was okay. My second one's gonna be a bit chonkier, but yeah, over time it's getting pretty good. We're getting more consistent. We're selling bigger ticket items a little easier, so. Yeah, just trying to improve the consistency. It's a, you know, kind of, I had a kind of frustrating middle of the week. It was 2 straight days where it was just like super minimal traffic at all, so I couldn't really sell anything, but that's okay. But what about how enjoyable it was to not get paid after a long time doing that work? Would that make you give that up? What would make you give that up? Yeah, I don't know. Just not getting paid an invoice for like 90 days when it was supposed to be paid after 30. Yeah, something about that just wasn't fun. I don't really know why. Normally it's super fun to not get paid, but... Oh. Okay, just try to put that slightly above him, or beyond him. All right. Thank you, teammate, for realizing I was close. My CRM hygiene? It's fine, I guess. We have a pretty... We don't really have, like, the same type of CRM, but... It's pretty chill. It's, like, a really good UI. It's, like, custom-made by the company, so it's really good. I am no longer confined by all those generic CRMs, like Monday or... Excel books or, you know, a trillion different other ones. I quote. Yeah, our system's pretty cool. It sends us automated reminders to like follow up with customers and whatever, so, you know, I like it. No, teammate, you're not getting there in time. You got close, though. Oh, well, that was a really good touch you didn't mean to get, buddy. I know you. Why did I do that? I need to stop doing that. I'm playing like it's GC2 where players aren't confident on the ball, where these guys are actually like good at the game. So then that went right through my car. That went right through my car. Okay, well, I'm for it. Got notes and stuff. I mean, I guess it's more like just we have their list of like past orders and whatever. And I can, you know, we can track notes on like stuff, which is useful for, I have a checkup in one customer that, like I sold them, their kids, oh. I work for a mattress firm, by the way. But like I sold this mother a bed for their kid, and then she still needs a guest bed and also a king bed for her place. And so I've been checking up on her to be like, yo. So I have like checkups for her because she's been kind of like hard to get track of because she actually lives like super far away. So she comes into my store because she works down there, like on her lunch break. So like I try to like plan a meeting with her to be like, yo, I'm here at this time, come in at like 12 to 1 or something like that. And then we can, you know, finalize that stuff. Because she's a big ticket item type of customer. Honestly, more boost, that's a goal, 100%. I was trying to feather it, but didn't quite work. Okay. If you jump now, you got it. Nice. Wow. Wow. What the heck was that? That guy pre-jumped my pre-flip flick. He didn't even get, like, the initial read. Oh. Nice pass. Okay, cool. I trusted that guy on the back post, I didn't even check that he wasn't back yet. So I was like, if he just lobs it anywhere off the wall, I don't think that guy has anything because we stole his mid. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. Okay, he's gonna let my teammate Pog-a-plop on this thing. Wait, what? Lick Squid, or whatever your name is. That's not cool of you. Alright, we're gonna slow this down, only because I know that guy was gonna pre-jump me. You got a bad touch, take a 50. Take a 50, take a 50, that works. I didn't steal their boost, I'm stupid. Bang, bang, bang! Who would have thunk all the power that used to spam blah, 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 know stuff about CRM tools and hold an adult conversation? No, certainly I wouldn't have. Hi, Matt. Bonk. Wait, no, they Spanished! And then you spawned the right side and then you panicked. Okay, well, on for it. That's a fine. I did abandon him. Oh man, he actually balled out on that one. Wow, that was really loud right in my ear. Matt, thank you for the remembering. Oh, teammate, no faith. Bad kickoff. Never mind. Made it work. Flick, 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 flick. He panicked. Oh, dude, you might actually be the worst. Oh. Yeah, buddy, just die me at all. Nah, I'm being too. Yeah, I'm being too. That bro literally was just like, dude, F off. He literally just settled the ball because he's like, I'm not trying to dime you on that scenario. Wow! Wow! What a throw! What was that? Great pass. Oofers, chat. That's almost a GC3 right there. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty yike. Give a man a fuck. He'll find out for a day. Honestly, Matt, you could have that crocheted on a pillow. I don't think I can finish it, that's why I left it. That's fair. Oh. Yeah, I was like, there's absolutely no way that guy's getting that. That would have been better if you just didn't. Buddy, you're not supposed to actually be good. Oh, it could. He's not. Nice. Oh, wait, I definitely wasn't trying to steal that. I mean, good shot. Ooh. Did you miss the old pair? That used to be really annoying. Yeah, and then your balls dropped, and then you actually become an adult. You went from squeaker para to functioning member of society who pays taxes para. I'm so sorry. This dude was desperately trying to pass to me, and I just kept running away because I was like, oh, okay, I'll give you space, buddy. My bad. Yo, chat, I've been trying to read fiction again, and I got into this series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. You guys are looking for a fiction book that's kind of fun and goofy and nerdy? Bro, fun book. The Danger Taco Book Club stamp of approval. Okay, well. Ugh. I have a lot of faith in Cereal Box, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I haven't had in probably like a year? Cereal. I literally don't think I've had a bowl of cereal in like a year. I just don't buy milk. Trying to pinch that. My brother's been telling me about Dungeon Crawl for a month. It's really good. I read the first book. There's like 6 now, apparently, but I read the first book, and the person at Barnes & Noble was literally like, you're gonna want to buy more. And I'm like, I'm good for now. Like, no, like, dude, like, I've never met someone who's bought one and not bought the others. I'm like, okay, I'll buy one for now. And then I bought one, and literally I finished it in like under a week because I'm a pretty fast reader, and it's not like an insanely long book. And I was like, damn, kind of wish I had this next one. So I bought book 2 and 3 yesterday. Wait, Cyril, why were you? Never mind. This guy was an SSL. Okay, well, comes in all shapes and sizes, I guess. This dude seems panicky as hell on the ball. I don't know, man. It's not giving SSL, in my opinion. It's very hard to read this guy. Slight lob because I want it to be a little bit slower. I'm throwing. I'll just take a timeout. Because he might be fucking up in all the other ways, but I'm fucking up in the important ways. So we're gonna take a timeout, chat. Am I not getting a ban because he also forfeit right as I abandoned? I guess so. Finally hit emissary. What rank is that in I was gonna say dead drop. You guys remember that? When Mr. Mr. Dr. Disrespect, there it is, I found it. Made a game and then no one played it. Probably because no one wants to play games by pedophiles. Anyway. Aw. Whatever happened to the pirate hacker guy, whatever. Do you guys remember that guy who was like really big, like Pirate Gaming or whatever? The guy who used to work at Blizzard named Thor. Does anyone else remember this, or am I just in a corner of the internet? Pirate Software, yes, thank you. Trailblazer, thank you for the raid, by the way. Sorry, I'm ranting about things. Yeah, he got cooked. I don't know what happened though. Like, all I remember is that suddenly everyone hated him, and I'm like, what are we currently hating this man on? Are we hating him on substance or style because it's trendy to hate on a popular streamer? Because he blew up over YouTube shorts because he was just had a really pleasant voice and he told fun stories. People just wanted to hate as far as I know? Oh, well, that's sad. Pinch, oh, that would've been so hot and sexy and also attractive. Wow, great shot. All right, well, teammate will revenge me. Just kidding, he's gonna miss that. It's gonna be a little too close. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought that was hitting post. I was like, I don't know, man. Our game's going, it's going all right. I have like 5 hours the past 2 weeks because with my new job, I have not been able to play much. And when I get home from work at like 8:30 p.m., I am exhausted. So my air dribbling is pretty but pretty much everything else is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It's like riding a bike, chat. 3,000 people making YouTube videos. The biggest thing I saw was him whining about being a Nepo baby. Who cares, dude? I'm sure there's so many freaking Nepo babies in the games industry. But also, like, everyone already knew his dad worked at Blizzard. That's where I was confused. Boo. Sick bumps. This is like genuinely impressive that he had 2 straight bumps and my teammate took the long way home and they still missed their open net. Didn't flick that early enough. You probably have that? Yes, sir. What's your new job? I am in, working for Mattress Firm, which is a shockingly well-paying job. I was kind of blown away. So we're balling out. We're lowercase b balling out. Why would you? He fully trusted my demo there, which, you know, not a bad idea, but I'm like, maybe wait until the button connects. He knows I have no boost, so I'm like, I'm not sure why you're acting like I can 100% nail this guy. Man, I'm so freaking rusty with that stuff. Luckily it's open. But okay, cool. What rank? This is like high GC2 right now. My biggest comment style game is on Ivy. Was actually what the heck is Stat Locker? Is that a game or is that a website? That sounds like a RL rank, but like for every game made by a company or something. RL, yeah, okay, that's I thought. I'm like, sounds like it would be a website for tracking your rank. What's the game where it's like Aim Labs but with music? Do you guys know what I mean? Is that's like my attempt at poorly describing a game? What happened to the game where you like have to click and drag in sequence to a song? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Osu, thank you. Is that still a thing? Is that game popular? I felt like the whole timeline was obsessed with it and optimizing their Osu scores or whatever, and then I just have not heard like anything from it anymore. And granted, your feed curates based on what you watch, and maybe just because I never watched it, I never got like news or people tweeting about it or whatever, but nice save. Yeah, I was like, you are 100% going for a bump on that, so I'm just gonna go and sidestep you real quick. Hey, oh. Ooh, good 50. Oh. I don't know why it feels like it's like 3-2. I look up and I was like, oh, never mind. We're kind of doing it. I must unfortunately raid and dip because I have to sleep for my job. All right, see you, Trailblazer. Hope the rest game and stream go well. They will. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raid. I'll take care of your BBs. Picked up Geometry Dash recently. Isn't that the same thing except you're pressing a jump button? It's not possible in number 1 lobbies other role. I don't know much about Geometry Dash. I always thought it was like, isn't it playing a song and you have to like go in beat with like hitting a space bar? It's not a rhythm game. It's not a rhythm game? I could have sworn it's a rhythm game. But why is there always music underneath it? Can you help me to get to Diamond or Champ on an alt? I mean, if you don't mind being a absolute loser. That's a long way of saying no. I'm not gonna do that. Remember, chat, it's always more fulfilling to get to the rank by yourself and actually earning it rather than paying or hiring someone to just rank you up for you. Remember, chat, you can't spell boosting without boo. Oh, I didn't get the pinch. Oh, good 50, dude. Boopy Ike, hello. The levels can usually resonate with the music. Oh, interesting. Okay. I always assumed it was like a rhythm game and that the music is playing, and basically to succeed in the levels, you kind of have to like play in a way that kind of works with the music. Like it's like the music is almost like an accidental guide in a way. Like you don't have to follow it, but like the optimal way to play is by doing that. Bonk. Buddy, that's a perfect recover for me to grab that boost. He took it from me, cringe. What should you practice rank up first? I mean, if you're struggling to get in Diamond and Champ, it sounds like you're struggling on, honestly, a lot of the subtle stuff. What I just did is something that a lot of Champs and Diamonds should really be working on, is aerial control. Also not being an idiot like that. Why is my teammate on the wall when I'm already there? No one knows. Look at me chasing the ball and on the wall. Oh, he abandoned. Okay, well. Luckily, we don't get him in the next game, then. Try to cue some threes. Really just watch some truly god-awful gameplay in threes, because all threes are pretty bad. My peak is Diamond 1, Div 2. I would say if you're a Diamond, you're probably not fast airing consistently. The way I usually say is go to free play, turn off unlimited boost in your settings. So turn off this to standard, and then try to jump straight up, touch the ceiling, land, jump up again, and then touch ceiling again. If you can't do that with one boost tank, as in jump, touch, land, jump, touch, land in 100 boost, you're not airling correctly. Other than that, just literally learning how to air dribble and just keep it close. Like not even doing anything fancy, but just learning how to do this is really handy. Or just like off the wall, just learning how to at least stay close. That will buy you a lot of good 50s and also will help you a lot on defense. The levels work with the music. The gameplay doesn't always have to play out again. Okay. All right, chat. We're playing some threes because we love pain. Wait, base pass? Horrible shot? Unfortunately, minimal boost on that, so. Oh, I want you to go back less than that. Verse time back in a little bit. I've been busy. I mean, so have I, man. I started a new job. I have like no time to stream anymore. That's kind of a lame. That's fine. Is this guy's name Beastquake a reference to the Marshawn Lynch touchdown against the Saints that actually measured on the Richter scale? What a unique nickname. Hey, Juan. Yeah, sorry for the lack of speed on this run. We were playing pretty low threes, because threes is very hard to solo queue in anymore. So these games are going to be pretty yike. Okay. Threes lobbies have been rough today. Dude, threes are terrible, honestly. Like, anything under 17, like 75 is pretty abysmal. Mainly because you'll have like people with SSL tags who are like struggling to fast aerial, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. Or you have twos mains that are like partied up with each other who actively like do not rotate around, so it's just them playing twos in a threes lobby. It also really reveals who knows how to rotate and who to pressure in threes versus who just plays a lot of twos and plays fast. That's like the biggest thing threes always exposes you about, is when players just do not know what to do on how to hold pressure into position. Like why Ren is doing that off the back wall and double committing, I don't know, but I'm flying out to New York tomorrow to catch a Liverpool soccer match on Wednesday, and they're playing Wrexham. Wait, they're playing Wrexham in New York City? Playing rank threes in big. Ah, you pressed enter early, idiot. That Maryland education going right down the garb. They're playing it in Yankee Stadium. Bro, I cannot wait for NYFC to use that Saudi money to actually frickin' play in a real-ass stadium. Playing in Yankee Stadium is such an oral loss for NYCFC. I'm not gonna lie, NYFC is pretty lame, but their semi-pro women's team, Gotham FC, is an infinitely cooler name that they should have gone with for the MLS side. No, there's 3 dots. Oh, you're in my chat app I use it. It word wrapped your ... so I didn't see it. It was on like the next line down. How you doing, GC? I see your ever widening folder of speed reaction clips is serving you well. Oh yeah, I was about to say, I was going for a double there. I wasn't actually trying to authentically hit a ball there. When will Gotham have a back all night? When it's wheelchair accessible. That's a little Barbara Gordon is paralyzed humor for all of you at home. Oh. That's Oracle. Same character, dude. Calm down. Oh. Buddy, calm down! It's fine! I'm huge? Literally massive? Okay. Okay. Oh well. I haven't seen a Liverpool fan since Steven Gerrard slipped. Klopp completely revived that whole club's brand. I swear. I'm sorry, buddy. You just gotta go. Okay. No! Couldn't wrap around that. That's like ball knowledge about Liverpool. I mean, I watched soccer a lot growing up. I fell off a little bit in college because I injured myself and I was not able to play for a long time. And soccer is kind of like Rocket League for me. Like, the more I watch, the more I want to play, and the more I play, the more I wanted to watch, type of thing. So for me, I was like, oh, I can't really play anymore, so I don't really have the passion to watch as much. And so it fell off a bit, which is, you know, as someone who grew up watching Manchester United, kind of wild to tune back in and be like, oh, let's see how my Red Devils are doing, and then frickin' they're 18th in the table, and I'm like, what? Relegated? Question mark? Sir Alex Ferguson actually permanently face-palming? Somehow Bruno Fernandes is not enough? You need more? You need a in-form Rashford? That's an oxymoron. Oh. Ah. Spurs is super permanent. Dude, Spurs are actually incredibly depressing, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, Spurs were always like a fun, you can do it, buddy, like type of team to root for, because you had Kane and Bale, and you had like Van der Vaart and all these like fun little like side people. I always played them on a manager mode in FIFA because they were like a good underdog while still not being like absolute dog. Nice, okay, cool. That was a horrible goal. This Ren dude is live and he's shit talking you. No, I bet, dude. If he could hit an aerial, I'd be, you know, more offended, but. I run into Ren a decent amount. He's usually pretty nice to me, which means he's a complete fraud, but I'm not gonna actually get mad at him because I also shit talk a lot of people. And then I'm like, great game, man, afterwards, because I'm like, it's okay. Guys, please do not go into his stream and say anything weird. I don't care if he's trash talking me. I'm on 5 hours the past 2. Like, you know, if he doesn't like how I rotate, then maybe he should evaluate that I have infinitely more hours in analysis training than him, and I know that I'm doing fine. Nah, just kidding. I was definitely playing Impulsive on that one, but I don't like how they play, so I was kind of just being like, all right, I'm gonna take over, which is objectively bad. Ren wasn't even playing that bad. I just was, there was a lot of like last minute touches that I wish they were not gonna go for. You know Reezy, the Heatseeker player? No. Best caster in the game? Oh, okay, well, bang. Well, CRL's coming back. Hopefully, you know, I'm back for that. And then, hopefully RLCS remembers that CRL exists and it's more than just Bass, because it would be kind of sick if we could literally get anything, but that's okay. It's not like I'm gonna retire from casting. Ha 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 ha! Close. Rock Hard Ass? Is that what this guy's name is? Rock Hard Abs. Oh, well, I read what I wanted to. Wanted to read, I guess. What the? Okay. Does that more like mean spam post your way into an org? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I got a job, it pays, I'm good. So many people are tagging me in all these like different jobs around the country and they're like, hey, do you want to be, you should apply to be esports director of this tiny ass school in the middle of rural Arkansas and it pays $20,000 a year. I'm like, buddy, what are you doing? Like, get out of my inbox and into the goal. No! Oh God! That's so free. Oh. Bonk. Wow, good goal. This job is what I'm doing while in college. Do you mind if I ask, are they actually paying you like a good, at least part-time wage? Or is this like a contract thing where it's like, we're gonna give you $300 a month? And it's like, okay. It's being a waiter. I mean, ideally, if you're actually doing SMM stuff and getting paid like at least a respectable amount, then that's sick. Sure. Oh, Fred, you turned the wrong way. Oh. Oh. I make an amount in the 4 digits a month that is a number higher than 1 is the first number. That's sick. Okay, good. Yeah, I always get a little worried when people take SMM jobs because it's kind of like whenever the Chargers post like a social media manager job, it's super underpaid compared to like any other private company because people know it's a dream job. Like, I've always wanted to work for an org. I've always wanted to work for pro sports. I've always wanted to work, you know, so they know they can get away with that. And I'm like, that's super manipulative and toxic. And also, I don't think blue team is real anyway. And if it has aura, good, because it always kind of worries me when people are like, yeah, I got a job, it's great. Anyway, like, yeah, we'll pay you like, you know, $300 a month and we'll give you a free jersey. And people are like, oh, sick, because it's their first job or whatever, getting paid for it. And then I'm just like, buddy, like, with the amount of time a SMM has to do, has to handle all those responsibilities, it's so much time. Void says, yo, can I get a sign? I got you, Void. They reach out to me, Aura. That's certainly a touch. Oh. There's no way they convert. I don't know how that happens. All right, well. I haven't seen you since Champ 2 and 2s. There's no way I was ever Champ 2 and 2s, buddy. Can CCU get a shout out? CCU? What is going on? What the heck is CCU? Definitely never seen this dude. Juan Lopez in the Twitch chat. What the heck? Sound like that one SpongeBob image. Yeah, cool thing about my job is I work... I mean, I work later in the night, but I also start later. So it's like the absolute earliest my job starts is 10 a.m. So I might have to wake up at 8, but I'm not have to be like super, super early, which is sick. Big fan of that. And I like it because my commute in and out is not in rush hour, which is kind of sweet. Takes like 20 minutes. Did I just DC? Yep. Ah, I tried to wall pinch that. Man, I was trying to get the lightest little kiss there. Man, you actually got that double. Nice. Missed a couple seconds there. All right, well, we're back. It's... What a pass. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of sexy, that guy. I'm going to hit that in the middle, kind of in the mid-tier of the middle. Because if you hit it too high on the wall, they're going to whip it back in. That's going to bounce actually real nice. Ah, never mind. Man, is that going to be a goal? No, it's not. Okay. No, you bonked me, dude! I'm trying to skim. I'm trying to skimmy dip, chat. Nice. Play with twos with Cooley the other day. We still have it as teammates. Hey. So the Odyssey, hashtag mid, hashtag overhyped. You're not gonna come in here and impression farm in my Twitch chat, dude. You're allowed to not say it's like the best movie of the decade, but you're not allowed to say overhyped. I think it's pretty properly hyped. I think Oppenheimer is a more cohesive film in terms of like being like zero wait time, no bad scenes. I think Odyssey suffers from like one or two things that Nolan had to adapt in a way that doesn't 100% work for me, but other than that, I think it's pretty banger. Definitely up there for one of my favorite movies. I would say that and Project Hail Mary are the two movies that I was the most moved by. Like, wow, I just saw cinema type thing, you know? Did you figure out what CCU is? Coastal Carolina, I'm guessing? Oh. I'm thinking it's a team that doesn't have a real presence in CRL. Yeah, I was also guessing CCU. Hey, Urich, who did Drunkly play for in 2022? He was a 2022 Elite. Off the top of my head, I couldn't remember. For some reason, I wanted to say Western Michigan, but I don't think they ever got an Elite tag. I went back to YouTube? Yeah, I bet you did. You missed, dude. That wasn't even a 50. Disclosure Day just doesn't look interesting. I think in the 80s that could have been interesting, but it's like, hey guys, what if there was like a movie about like aliens? And I'm like, oh, that's the premise? That's the only thing you're gonna give me in the trailer? Yeah, I'm good. Vaguely, my guess is like, what if there's like aliens that are like secretly hiding amongst us and therefore you have to like, there's a day in which they all kind of get revealed. That was kind of what I assumed it was about or something. I mean, it looked like well shot and everything, but like, I was just like, there's nothing about this premise that's intriguing to me. Can we play doubles on bronze and could almost air dribble? No. Oh, he says, want to queue until L. I'm just gonna unfortunately ego him on that one. My dad convinced me and my brother's wife to go watch it, and after he said, I'm sorry guys, that was a bad movie. For Disclosure Day. I mean, I like Spielberg, but I saw that trailer and there was nothing about it that I was like, ooh. Like, I was like, I feel like I've seen this movie in a different skin. I don't think it drunkly exists in my brain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, because he had a 2022 Elite tag, and since I feel like I recognize that name from casting, I feel like he was a player, but it was an Elite tag, which is what's baffling to me. Because I'm like, if it was like a Western Michigan or some team that qualified once, then sure. I was gonna say GCU, but I'm like, there's no way the Christian college is gonna allow a kid to have drunkly as his name. I'm gonna have to check the CCA Discord and see if there's a drunkly in there. Let's see, Master of the Universe. Apparently that's like super funny. Like apparently Jared Leto is actually not incredibly hateable in that movie. Everyone, all the comments I've seen about it is like, why the hell is he actually like incredibly good as Skeletor? So I kind of want to see it. I think Master of the Universe screams, I'm bored and I want to watch something on Amazon Prime. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it's not a movie I'd ever want to see in theaters, but like, I definitely feel like it'd be a fun dicking around movie to watch on Prime. You have full permission to nut in a taco. Oh, well, personally, I don't think hazelnut or really peanuts or even cashews would really work that well in a taco. So I wouldn't want to place any form of nut inside a taco, personally. Now, that being said, I think a walnut, if you ground it up a little bit more into almost like a paste, could be like an interesting bean substitute. You guys have ever had oven roasted walnuts, dude? Change your life, dude. Can I grind you? Are you a delectable spice? Aw. I basically Stubbs A-list, so I see those in theaters. Oh, dang. Didn't realize, I'm sorry to be breathing the same air as you, GC. I didn't realize you were a member of the elite. I'm seeing that new Avatar movie. I kind of want to see it, but I don't also want to see it either. I wish I had like an authentic viewing, but now I'm going in tainted by everyone who says they hate it. And I'm like, now I'm worried I'm going to hate it. Or at least that I'm not coming in fresh. I'll probably still watch it anyway. So I think it's super funny that Amazon Prime comes with Prime Video, and yet it doesn't give you ad-free. So you have to pay like an additional $3 or something hilarious a month to get ad-free on Prime. Yeah, for me, I used to be an A-lister for Stubbs way back when in like grad school, because there was a lot of good movies. But I feel like dead ass, there are like several months a year where I look at the movies out and I'm like, I just don't see the point of like, there's no movie I want to see here. But yeah, it pays for itself the moment you see at least one movie, or at least two movies. Plus, movie theaters make most of their money not from tickets, but through concessions anyway, so they don't really need to care about how much you're spending on a ticket. Also, I like theaters giving me something I can't get elsewhere, like Dippin' Dots. You're not finding that shit in like the grocery store. Literally because it needs to be kept at a temperature so cold that regular freezers can't accommodate it. Oh. Nice. Dude, what these guys are like actually coordinated? That's not allowed in like this BS rank. I hate how like these guys are actually pretty good. Like this is kind of like illegal at this rank. Oh, I hate how we both went and then neither of us went. All right, GG. See, the thing is, I have an actual GC2 teammate, and these guys are like actually in a party with players who have hit SSL before. So, not sure what's going on there. Yeah, I do need to see the new Spider-Man. I might go see that one alone, not gonna lie. My girlfriend revealed to me that she's visiting friends, and last minute they're like, we're gonna see it. And she's like, oh, I was gonna go see it with you, but, and I'm like, it's fine, I'll just see it by myself. It looks interesting enough. I'm a little confused if, like, are they fighting the hand? Like, in the prison? Like, I'm so lost on, like, what's happening there. Okay, Tag, I'll see it with you. Cool. Gonna fly to Dallas? Ah. Buddy. Personally, a huge fan of Brand New Day being street level superheroes. Not superheroes, but like characters like Punisher. And if they are dealing with the hand, that is kind of cool. Because I always thought it was like kind of weird that you have like superheroes that are based in New York City and they never run into, you know, like Jessica Jones or Luke Cage or anything like that. You know, it's like these people are literally in the same city. They never run into each other. It is not street level. What are you talking about? That's the term for like literally all the Marvel TV shows of like the those characters. But in terms of the movie, I always thought they should have those characters at least somewhat involved. And they have had Daredevil in the past, but he was kind of just like a bit character. Did you not see the guy who can like bend matter in the movie? No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you have these, I want them to like be able to be involved because they have Frank, but that's just because I think it's really funny to have a rage baiting duo. Because Spider-Man's like, it looks like he's super angry. All that, what the? Oh my god, I thought that's a ducks. I was like, holy crap, dude, what the frick? What the frick? Dijon. Your thoughts on quals in August? They definitely could have pushed it back like 1 week and it would have been perfect, but whatever. Very, 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 very few schools are gonna struggle with that. And not to be an elitist snob out of touch with the common man, but there's gonna be a lot of schools that are like, we're not even gonna have tryouts done by then. Hey buddy, if you're still running tryouts to find out your A and B roster, you were never making CRL anyway. Ooh. Sometimes I get so bored I have to rewatch your streams. W replay value. Taco, see above message who Drunkly is. Oh, I'll have to scroll up for that. I can't see the message right now. It's broccoli? Oh, is it? That's that was U Ottawa then, back in the day. And you might be thinking Canada? No. No, the more famous Ottawa. Ottawa, Missouri. Or Kansas. No, I think it's Missouri. I want to say it's Missouri because they have the same colors as Mizzou. And I was like, what? No! Okay, we're fine. My videos are watch bait. He normally reads it fast enough. Yeah, I know I'm losing my touch. I haven't streamed in so long that I literally just can't read fast anymore. Also, what was the villain in Jessica Jones? I always forget his name. Shout out my boy David Tennant, though. Imagine reading couldn't be me. Not even sheet music? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Sheep. I was gonna text you something on Discord the other day because I wanted a question, because you're a professional musician. So, like, I was walking into a mall the other day, and there was a pianist, as in a professional pianoist. Nothing else, chat. And he was playing in the mall. And I went to see The Odyssey. And it was a 3-hour movie. And when I got out, he was still playing. And I was like, yo, low key, if someone hired you and said, we're gonna ask you to play your instrument for like 8 hours, what would you charge for that? Because I was genuinely like, yeah, how does that gig work? Because if you're doing a concert or something, that's only like 2-3 hours maybe. But I'm like a whole day of playing with probably breaks in somewhere in there. I'm like, I'm like, I wonder what the rate would be for that. Like, what would I charge if I was a professional musician? If I was part of a quartet or something, you know? Keep in mind, there's a very big mall. This is like one of the biggest malls in Dallas. Doctor Who, but he's evil and makes people do stuff. I think that power is pretty cool. I think if I remember correctly, he has like the ability to tell people what to do, but it's like the bacteria. He can like send a bacteria that like is basically like a parasite that like takes over your ability to fight back, which I think is a really like creepy power. And I'm glad they didn't shy away from the inherent like sadism that can produce. Like I remember he literally, one scene that has stuck with me through any TV show I've ever watched from like a superhero perspective is he has a guy kill his, like it's a gay couple, I think. And he has one of them kill his partner and then get rid of the body by shoving the chopped up parts down the garbage disposal. And the guy is like, when they catch him in the apartment, he's still in the middle of like pushing his partner's arm down the garbage disposal. And I'm like, ugh. Like what a crazy ass scene to watch. Make you do stuff virus, yeah. Gonna depend on union rates for the area. Is it union? I didn't know that. I thought you guys were just fending for your life out there. Man, I hate when players are playing in frickin' full parties, dude. Don't get afford union rates around here. So you're a bunch of broke bitches in Canada. In Western Canada, do I have my duck? Or my duck, my concerned sheep geography correct? They like Chipotle or Kava? I'm not gonna lie, I fuck heavy with Kava. Big fan of Kava. I've never gotten the Chipotle quesadilla. Has anyone else gotten that? It looks really good in all the commercials I see about it. Might get it next time, chat. I will report back. You asked if fast food was healthy? I mean, depends on what you eat. Chipotle, to be honest, based on what you're getting in there, as long as you avoid like sour cream and cheese, like you're eating a pretty decent meal. It's like all meat, beans, and lettuce. Well, maybe don't get the lettuce. At least not now. Jordan! Fast food and healthy would be Chipotle and Subway. And I don't like Subway. Subway has like sugary bread. I don't like it. I don't know why I flipped there. I could have just jumped. I was just going for the beat. Teeks wasn't there, sad. We might lose there. This is a weird game. No way. Sheep bred a hole. So for now, I'll scale my 70p. It's about 90 per service, which is about 2.5 hours with a 20-minute break. I'm not sure I would scale between 8-hour service, but no overtime. It would surely scale up something huge. Ooh. When's the next YouTube video? I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's hard to know. It's hard to know like when I'll be able to do the next YouTube video. I work a decent amount of hours lately, and so it's very hard for me to like get home and then immediately be like, all right, you know, a bunch of, you know, high mental energy work done now to write, which is even more. So I'm honestly trying to figure out what I can even whip up quickly. I was going to, so chat, the next video I was going to do, and I think it's even better now that Appjack has unfortunately not made Worlds, it would basically just be like the recap of GK's season, because I think GK has had one of the weird, I don't think I can remember a single season where all three players and the coach of the original roster to start the season has basically fallen apart. Really, the only person who's even gotten close to the level of success is Seiko, but that was after he left. Like, all three players have like had to fall apart and leave that team to actually do anything. Like, the fact that GK made the LCQ and didn't make it in, but they had a 0% of their roster DNA from the beginning of the season is insane. I don't even remember the last time that's been that. One roster move destroyed the org. That's what I'm saying. And, I mean, it's not even destroyed. It's just like they did pretty good in their first kind of run at it. But then Seiko left, and then that's when it was just like, okay, it still can work. I can say it's fine, it's whatever. And then it just like everything exploded like immediately. I'm like, oh, I can't name a worse org than PKP Sports. Damn, you're really laying into them with that one. Yeah, I was like, that would probably be a video I wanted to make. Another one is probably a follow-up to my Falcons video on potentially a redemption thing, because I personally think Falcons have a pretty easy bracket within LCQ. Honestly, the hardest team they might have to play is probably, well, Foot, but like R8. R8 historically, based on how they played them in MENA, has been a very hard team for them to beat, so I'm just going to sell that. That's fine. Bro, if Justin is still got it like that. Bro, the fact that Torsos is still up here doing it. I want to find one of those videos of... Actually, never mind. It's going to be my tweet. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to find one of those tweets where it's like, oh my God, my brother just got out of a coma that he's been in since blank. And then I'm going to be like, yo, tell him Torsos still doing it. And quote tweet it with Torsos in all caps going, ah, you can't get rid of me. Another land at 26 or whatever like that. That tweet was making me crack up. Am I in your ear? Not yet. What in the passing coordination is this? The thing is, I already wasted my banger 1K plus like tweet on the last major. I should have saved it for Worlds. I said Torsos coming Torsos coming out of the hype chamber intro at Paris, and it was just it was the video of the snail racing episode from SpongeBob. That's like, and there he is, folks, a living legend, Lightning Larry Luciano, and it's just like this ancient snail going like, like coming out of the tunnel. CJ just quote tweeted this with what? And it got like 4K likes or whatever. I was like, damn, okay. We got the CJ sign on that one. The Torsos slander. But it's not even slander. I mean, he's like by far the oldest player. That could have been Jay Naps. That could have been you, Mr. Naps. Instead, he chose the much more prestigious honor of coaching St. Clair in CRL. Hell yeah. Huge fan of that. I'm actually dead ass like super excited to see what he does as a coach. Wait a minute, is that big log? It is. Cringe. What? I thought I hit a bit on the first one. We had the same idea. Why? Sixers finally getting out of the second round. Up until Embiid's knee. Sure. Up until Embiid's knee absolutely implodes. I do feel like having 6 regionals instead of 9, 2 majors is just annoying. In December. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be a great... It's like, Embiid occupies the same space as Anthony Davis in my mind. Like, incredibly good player, but you know at one point he will... A strong wind will come into the arena and blow him into dust. Like, it's not an if, but when. You know? Already. Oh. Snazzy! Oh my god! Took the scenic route to that one. He turned around, used all his boost, slowed down, and then lost his angle, and then had to leave. And I was like, buddy, if we just drive in a straight line, we're fine. The most GC goal. Oh yeah. Juan knows what short that's referring to. Tony Snell. Tony Snell reeks of a player that, like, you know how celebrities make up a new last name so it streamlines it a little bit? Like, Tony Snell's like a player that should have been like a Tony, I don't know, just like any other last name with a little bit. Like, I remember back in the day there was a player in the Premier League called Nicky Butt. And I was just like, you're not real. I'm sorry. Your kickoff is missing the cheat up? Snazzy, what? You missed the cheat up, and that's my fault? That's crazy, dude. Tony Sanford. Literally anything else. Snell. No. This is what's so funny about Ranked, is like a guy will actually make like the easiest whiff ever and then come into chat and say, what, Taco, you suck. Buddy, you're the one that effed up. What are we doing here? All right, if we win this one, it's gonna be one of those tweets of like, in a shocking twist, the guy who blamed me for the loss is not on my team and I win. Nothing makes me laugh more than people trying to blindly type out psychology. Guys, it's not psychology. Psy, P-S-Y-C-H. I've already been down this rabbit hole with you guys before, but I remember I had a really old short that I accidentally engagement farmed on, because part of the clip, it wasn't even relevant to this, but I was saying, oh, it was reverse psychology. Like I was pronouncing the P and the S in the psychology. And a bunch of the comments were like, does he not know that it's psychology, not psychology? And I'm just like, guys, let's be real here. But then again, if anyone's ever watched a Wolf Glick video, he knows you can get a lot of comments by mispronouncing things. I was gonna follow that, but I was like, I did my job. I flicked it above him. No, I just missed. Yeah. Good contact. Hear about Sam Neill's death? Yeah, I was pretty bummed about that, I'm not gonna lie. Jurassic Park is the Spielberg everyone should focus on. That stuff is like pure movie magic. When people say this still holds up, Jurassic Park is like top of that list. That movie looks so good. And still to this day looks good. That movie just drips like atmosphere. I freaking love that. I even love Jurassic World 2, which is demonstrably worse, but also still solid. After that, then it's like Jurassic World, and well, technically there's 3, but we're not gonna count 3. The moment they go to San Diego or whatever is where I'm like, nah, I'm good. Whoa. Psychology, that's the correction? Yep, Juan, you nailed it, actually. Well done. Slang Tiara, my goat. Jarda, you want me to say hi? Are you a Slang Tiara fan? Oh, well, I actually had that dust, and then I took the wrong angle, so I didn't think I had that dust. Oof. It's right at you! Not a good read by me, but this is also just like a custom training diamond level save, and I think he just overthought the crap out of that one. Oh my god, you actually cut that rotation that hard. Okay. Then again, he didn't see my demo, but... What is happening? What is happening? This was right at you. I'm beside myself, dude. These are paid ops. Literally the opposing team YouTube chat, which you can't see, they literally said, I feel bad for DT right now. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna get dusted for that. Oh, never mind. Oh, close one. That was a little closer. Oof, ran out of boost. Great save. No! What a good demo, dude. Personally, not a fan of when you're pressing left or right to choose your spawn on the new thing. If you press all the way to the right and then press again, it'll toggle you to the other one on that side. And I'm like, no. My god, dude. If that's your analog sign back, it's too bad. But that's why I don't get it. Like, it should literally just be like right, left, and that's it. Like, there should be no like, if I press right, no, but it's not the analog snapping like I'm pressing that and it's going doo-doo. I mean, it's like you press right, and then if I'm trying to like just press right again, it goes, oh, and goes over, like it like wraps me back around. I'm like, no. This is not a side scroller or whatever. Like, if I go all the way to the right, should be able to press right as much as possible, and it keeps me all the way at the right. Why would I ever need it to press right and then goes around again? That's what bothers me. I don't know if that's a setting or not, but I don't know why it would be on. Oof. What? It never lets me where I want to spawn. Sounds like you don't know how to press a direction. I wasn't in any of the streams this month when the famous people died, so I wonder what Taco opinions on it are. What do you mean opinion on a death? I mean, I was affected by Sam Neill. I don't really know about really any other famous, like, celebrity. Well, famous, yes, but celebrity, no. They switched to the same snapback problem. I don't really know. I mean, that's usually what Dead Zone, I feel like, was supposed to kind of solve a little bit of. Or at least, like, not necessarily a Dead Zone. Well, Dead Zone's more about initial input. I think snapback shouldn't be as much of an issue. Oliver Tree, I mean, that was a while back. I did react to that on stream, but it was mostly just like, aw. I learned about Oliver Tree for the RLCS chat, weirdly enough, that happened during an RLCS event. But yeah, I didn't really listen to Oliver. I know of Oliver Tree songs, but I wasn't a huge fan, so I was kind of like, oh, that's sad, but like, that's about it. Not gonna lie, chat, like, this is gonna sound kind of screwed up considering I do actually really like NBA, but I was not super broken up about Kobe Bryant stuff. Like, Kobe died and I was like, oh, that's horrible. He's such a good player, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't like a, oh my God, like day of mourning for like 10 years for some people. Like, I just didn't really fuck with basketball that heavy back then. Also, he's a rapist. Anyway, no, just kidding. We're not gonna get into that. But outside of all of that, oh gosh, okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like I'm pressing right that whole time, and it's literally going doo, 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 doo. I'm like, why? Oh boy. Was Kobe's death in 2018? Sure, I have no idea. Oh, tried to play that 50. Nice. Good job, Crackle. He's a pedo. Well, Kobe, to my extent, was not a pedo. I set my low to having TPM sensors. I do kind of want to get a... I didn't expect that to be literally a perfectly right down the middle 50. I wanted a... I want to try out a control with the Hall effect stuff. Because I have a PS5 and they're pretty good. It's pretty decent for... Have you guys seen actually the breakdown of like the sensitivity of the PS5 versus the PS4 controllers? And how incredibly janky PS4s are, and yet every pro swears that they're better? It's really funny. I love your content. Thank you, Great Pack. I'm surprised you've seen any, considering I've been kind of on a hiatus from content. Oh boy. We're back to? Ah, he went. We're gonna place that to the corner. Any significant difference? It's basically a screenshot of like how smooth the sensitivity is when you're like moving the stick around, and it's like a chart showing the PS4 being like super choppy and kind of like jagged, and the PS5 being like flawlessly smooth, which is been my experience. The PS5 just feels very responsive in a way that's really nice. It keeps its hold really well in the sense that I don't really feel a degradation in terms of stick drift at all on PS5s. Whereas PS4s I can like play for 6 months and I feel like I need a new one. I saw that chart and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. Letting go to left stuff instead of guiding it back with my thumb. Depends on kind of movement. They say if you want to eat a burger, eat a burger. If you want to eat a French fry, eat a French fry. I don't know if they say that. Follow-up question, who's they? That's... infinite time to react to that. That's a guy who just switched to a flat car, I guarantee it. That's the exact type of touch you get when you're used to a taller car touching those catches, and then it goes right over you, and you're like, wait, what? Bang. Sometimes the quick shot will get you. I think Bulldog's thinking I was going to take a touch there, and then I just ripped one. He's like, what? Literally, I got scored on in twos a couple times earlier. Guy just ripped a shot immediately, and I was like, wait, what? Oh, lag. Oh. That's a double commit. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna play ethical rotation Rocket League. Why? Wait, hold on. Technically you bought me up, but also that's what happens when you rotate near post and just want to shadow a ball. This is the type of duo that's just gonna play like it's twos and that's it. And you're just gonna have to let them. RJ, don't turn away, I literally bumped it for you. Chat, you know what? This might sound kind of stupid because maybe this is just what all people do, but I've been trying to like keep myself disciplined, eating minimal sugar and all that. But sometimes, you know, it gets late at night and you kind of just want something sweet. I've been trying to substitute that stuff with like eating a strawberry. That's like a very sweet fruit. And I'm not gonna lie, it works. Oh, strawberry's got to be a top 2 fruit in my opinion. I think raspberries though take the cake. I love a raspberry. What are we doing? This is 2 straight! What are we doing? You have the catch! Just land and jump and you side flip with 100 boost! What are we doing? Ah! Dude, I swear, playing threes, it's just like getting kicked in the balls over and over. And then after like the 5th time of getting kicked right in the nuts, I'm like, maybe this is the time I won't get kicked in the nuts. And then I get kicked in the nuts. And I'm like, what am I expecting? Oh, okay, I think we're done with threes. I've lost like 40 MMR solo queuing threes today. Make it a small change to my late night snack. Honestly, I will say, chat, big life hack is just chugging some water when you're hungry late at night or something. Bunch of Captain Crunch. Are you a Captain Crunch OG? Personally, the only Captain Crunch I really like is the peanut butter Captain Crunch. Literally bumped him halfway through and he's still getting a double. Oh. Dick. Can we 1v1 in Rocket League? I'm a small content creator. Will be good content for me? Sounds like you should probably make your own content. I'm not even doing that to just be a dick. I'm kind of being a dick. But like, if you want to make content and you're a small creator, what's your incentive for me? That I beat a guy that's, you know, probably a lower rank and a smaller creator? Like, I don't, like... Ooh, good save. Oops, all berries is a solid one. I'm not up to date with my Captain Crunch flavor catalog. There's a berry crunch? I always thought that was like a more of a territory taken over by Trix. Which I'm not gonna lie, I remember having Trix and it's still holding up as an adult. I think, chap, though, by far the most underwhelming cereal based on expectation going in is Cookie Crisp. I think Cookie Crisp is such like a bald-faced lie of a cereal. It's just like, there's no way to have it and not be disappointed. You know about Pika? Yeah, I played against Pika before. He's a friend of the stream. Okay. That was me going for something a little more subtle, but... Nice. Okay, we'll grab that. Ah! You thought you would hit the Encada Messi? A little bit. The oops all berries, it kind of explains it. I don't know, it sounds like the captain's encroaching on the rabbit's territory. I had a lot of faith that he wouldn't get lobbed over the top on port. Hello, DJ Bruce Nelson. How you doing? Hello, E-Rich on YouTube. Long-time listener, first-time caller. What's your thoughts on quesadillas? Personally, I don't think God smiles down upon them. Now, I wouldn't say abomination, but I would not say that either. You know what I mean? Nah, just kidding. It's, I mean, it's grilled. It's essentially the grilled cheese with an accent on it. I have a grilled cheese or a quesadilla maker in my cupboard, and it's pretty banger. Not gonna lie. Plus, really easy to make. You just chop up some chicken, get some, oh. Although, underrated hack though, chat, get quesadilla cheese, specifically, like a melting cheese. Way better than getting like Mexamelt or cheddar or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I was just a little baffled on how I was supposed to do that there. Okay. Yeah. I was not really looking at Lux. I was hoping he would kind of dive in. What the frick was that clear, or rather lack of it? I thought I had way more power on that. I just killed. I was like, wow, I almost just sold. Perfect.
Whoa, 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 he's live. Hello, good friends.
Wait, there's no way it pronounced live as live. Anyway. Hi, Flash. Oops, Strawberry is too extreme. It's like getting Lucky Charms only marshmallows. I don't know about that. Well, it's still cereal. See, that's actually the thing about me that I can't do with, and I know this sounds like a very stupid comment, what I'm about to say, from like a gastronomical like standpoint, but the marshmallows and Lucky Charms are just pure sugar. Like, and I mean that in the sense that it doesn't even taste like a marshmallow because it's like freeze-dried. When you bite into it, it literally tastes like they just had individual grains of sugar molded, and you bite and it's like sugar, and you're like, I'm good. There's no subtlety to it. There's nothing playful about that. It's brutish. So I can't tell you. Life with cinnamon or maybe wheats, that's my jam. Yo, honestly, the most low-key tasty, okay, the most subtle yet still tasty because there's still a little sweetness in there is Kix cereal, K-I-X. And then the next one down is Cinnamon Life cereal. Any other Life cereal is ass, but the Cinnamon Life is pretty sick. That's a very subtle flavor that I still to this day like. Shout out to now extinct brand Frosted Raisin Bran. Very good, but they don't make it anymore. But the GOAT cereal, chat, unfortunately, is still and will always be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There is literally not a single other cereal that can even come close. Grant's a little cheating because I said, you didn't like sugar. Yeah, but I love cinnamon, so what now? Apple Jacks, I don't actually mind. Wait, what's CTA? Call to action? Oh, playing 50. Honey Bunches of Oats is fire. I don't like Honey Bunches of Oats because it's a bunches of oats. Every once in a while I'm biting and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a regular thing. And I'm like, I don't like the random bits of crunch. Grape nuts? I prefer DN. Ooh, wait, well, hold on. Did not expect that guy to drive right by that one. Oh. That was almost an incredible save by him, I'm not gonna lie. Cinnamon Toast Crunch's peak, it's just so good, dude. I have a good dinner. Hey, Kid Ash, one sec, I'll read that. I had a good dinner. Rice, chicken, carrot, egg, sauce of soy vinegar, and honey. Oh, okay, never mind. If you didn't have honey in there, I'm like, soy and vinegar is a very weird combination for what you're eating. But I do like some honey. I had a fat amount of homemade stir fry. And it was pretty peak, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping he would be able to wrap around, but whatever. Ever had s'mores cereal? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I recognize. I don't think I've ever had it, but is it like an offshoot? It's a Cookie Crisp s'mores, or is it literally called s'mores? Because I feel like I've seen it, but I don't know if like it's like another company that made it or something. Cocoa Puffs are peak. See the thing with Cocoa Puffs, it's too uniform for me. Like I feel like if I eat Cocoa Puffs, it has to be an incredibly small bowl of it. I can't eat like a regular size because I just get sick of the taste after a bit. But that's just me. I also don't like Fruity Pebbles or Rice Krispies because they're so small that they get soggy if they're in milk for more than like 2 minutes. And then you're just eating wet piles of goop. And as much as I'm a fan of putting wet piles of goop in my mouth, not for my morning cereal. This Ahsoka's guy is going to be Mr. Fundamentals. I'm fairly certain he's the guy that has made one of my training packs that I warm up with. Nope. Oh, I was gonna hit an open space, that works too. I called the bluff that I would be able to get him there. I'm just gonna let Lucky react to that. Good 50, I love the idea there. Ooh, I'd love boost on that. I thought I had a little bit more. As long as he doesn't try to turn on this. Nice. Oh, he's so smart. Oh my god, he's so smart. Oh, never mind. Oh, don't try to rescue your play. You had it fine. That would have been fine if he just bailed, but then he tried to be like, I can fix it, and then go back, and I'm like, that would have been fine. Oh well, it's fine. BRB, I gotta use the loo. Gross. What about recess pups? Recess pups? Reese's puffs? I don't mind it. Personally, it's like that's like a good, change up in the flavor. Then again, like I said, like my favorite Captain Crunch is the peanut butter one, so I'm a sucker for peanut butter flavored cereal. That was a very awkward thing, and I appreciate the restraint of my teammate for not making that pass, because it was very easy to just. I should just bump that guy. Yeah, we're just going for the beat there. I'm not really even trying to hit that. Don't touch it. You're very smart. That was a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Man, that teammate had the right idea while not touching it, but the problem is it rolled out and then he just full bit. And again, like that's one of those things where like if you're not gonna get there, channeling that is a little dangerous. Oh! I want to put that on target. All right, teammate, you got to be really careful your last back. Okay. Sick. Oh my god! Let's go! He saw exactly what I was doing, and he has a scorpion celebration. This guy, dude. Pops and golden smacks. Is the golden smacks the one where it's like a frog? What are those? Because I hated those, I'm not gonna lie. Jump. You turned up. Bro, actually, we nailed that comeback, and then he just decided to stay upfield on that is actually insane. I don't like him challenging that at all. It's fine, you're gonna double that. No, he's not. That was very smart of him. Oh, did I just lag? I think I did. It's fine, we're just gonna get one touch. I was gonna say flick high, but then he pre-jump my flick, so I'm like, I'll take a low 50 and then just get away from me. You're not touching that again. Oh, he is, okay. I just gotta be aware of that demo. Good pre-jump. Stay with it. Perfect. That's gonna be weird to catch. Especially if you try to cut. Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, I'm literally playing that cut. Okay, buddy, race back, get that boost. Did you get bumped around it? Yes, you did. Oh, that's a weird one. It's fine. That's fine, not in. I'm just gonna have an insane amount of trust in my teammate to not get balled on here. Okay. I'm gonna play for the demo on this. Oh, he knew exactly what I was doing. You could see him adjust the last second, be like, oh crap, I can't actually do that. Dude, that's again, I'm gonna get you on one of those if you're not careful. This guy is really playing fast and loose with that inside fake. All right. All right, scooped it over that first guy. We're gonna, there's no way you chowed that. And then Lucky Duck went all the way up. And that's how we lose, wow. Well. Dude. It's a 2v1 and he went all the way up instead of just waiting. I didn't even have the flick yet. Like, he has to know, like, if I'm coming from the inside, I don't know where that guy is. I was kind of shocked he chowed that, but maybe chowed because he could tell that my teammate just completely abandoned the rotation and just went forward. I don't know. I think he was assuming I was going to flick that immediately, but I was like, nah, I'm going to draw on a 50. I didn't expect him to chow that, but then I was like, it's okay. Because that's just going to go right back to my teammate. And then I realized he was even farther up than I was. And I'm like, that's certainly a rotation. Unfortunate. All right, good night, Preston. I think you just said you're going to bed because you got ready for school, which is lame. Nice. Hello, Pengu. Permanently knocking your router out of the cyberspace. Damn. Matt's calling in the space lasers to shit out explicitly the satellites that bring me my internet. Let's see who else is live. All right, see you one. Excellent reset, holy. That was insane. No, I didn't get around it. I limited boost. I was like, I have to guess the angle on that. I'm not getting that. Nice. Gonna be able to sleep until Atheist 12? That's a new clock. At least. Well, best of luck, Preston. Remember, Preston, you're a growing boy. You need your sleep. Man. Yeah, okay. We're going to bed, I think, after this game. We're getting, I'm starting to miss basic stuff. My brain's starting to turn off. I've been awake too long.
Just maybe. There's no future for me here. And maybe. It's time I move on.
I was a little too faithful that rotation would be closer. That was mostly a bluff call because I was like, I don't think you're gonna hit that hard and you're not gonna expect me to full chow that. That was mostly also to check how much boost he had. Oh, he put that way over me. Ah! All right. Sure, Stewie, that was definitely your plan A. What the heck was this? Such a weird setup for a reset. I mean, it worked, I guess. I bit, but oof. Going for a reset when your ball's when the ball is like 1 foot off the ground is always so weird. Oh, my bad. Hello, Omar. Appjack, is that you? No. But people say I look like a older Appjack. Ah, man. That was a good 50, but I also tried to lob that to the corner and did not exactly put it where I needed to, so big yike. My teammate's playing really well, so I definitely need to clutch this game out so I can end on a win. Oh, buddy, jump. Okay. I'm just giving him a little too much space and it's making me nervous. Can get that cut. And that's a good night, buddy. Holy fuck. It's literally up so early for that, and he saw me up for it too. All right, good night, everybody.